Hi! Welcome back to Storytime with the New Westminster Public Library. My name's Heather, and let's start off with a reading tip for grown-ups. Set a good example by letting your child see you reading at home. And I have a special story time for you today. Today's theme is about Easter. So, why don't we start off by singing hello to each other? Are you ready to clap along with me? Here we go. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? I hope you are all doing very well today. And why don't we start with a fun song about the Easter Bunny. So you'll need to stand up and stretch. And let's get ready to hop like the Easter Bunny. Are you ready? This is the way he hops along, hops along, hops along. This is the way he hops along on an Easter morning. This is the way he wiggles his nose, wiggles his nose, wiggles his nose. This is the way he wiggles his nose on an Easter morning. This is the way he flaps his ears, flops his ears, flops his ears. This is the way he flaps his ears on an Easter morning. This is the way he wiggles his tail, wiggles his tail, wiggles his tail. This is the way he wiggles his tail on an Easter morning. Today's book is called The Easter Bunny is Coming to Canada. And it is written by Eggert James and illustrated by Marie Lobo. The sweet Easter Bunny is skipping along, heading through Canada singing this song. The eggs are delivered, my Easter job's done, and now it is time that I joined in the fun. She jumps down a tunnel that runs underground and pops up again in each city and town. Montreal, Winnipeg, and Edmonton too. I bet there's a tunnel that's very near you. In Halifax, young children have smiles on their faces and eggs decorated like people and places. But one little boy drops the egg from his hands. A loud cracking sound can be heard as it lands. Oh no! Oh dear, says the bunny and dabs at a tear. You need cheering up, so thank goodness I'm here. She wiggles her ears, she hops on the spot, she waggles her tail, and he giggles a lot. In Ottawa, there is an Easter parade. Most children are clapping, but one looks afraid. That clapping is noisy. These legs are so tall. It's crowded and loud, and she's ever so small. Gee whiz, what a din. I know just what to do. Come here, little one, and I'll hold hands with you. She wiggles her ears and spins her around. The little girl laughs as her feet leave the ground. Oh, that looks fun. Down in Calgary, while having a rest, the bunny eats Saskatoon berry pie. It's the best. Sounds yummy. Across in the park, there's an egg rolling race. A small boy falls down, and he's now lost his place. Oh dear. The bunny trips up as she's going to help. She falls down the hill with an ouch and a yelp. She's just a big blur as she tumbles on past. The boy runs to help her. He's going so fast. She wiggles her ears. He can't, but he tries. They hop up and down, for they've just won first prize. Oh, look, Canadian Easter Egg Roll Champion. Wow, good for them. In Vancouver, a girl's lost her favorite stuffed bear. Where could she have left him? She's looked everywhere. When I'm feeling sad, do you know what I do? I hop up and down. Do you want to try too? She wiggles her ears. The girl thinks it's funny and laughs even more when she hops like a bunny. They both jump around like they haven't a care. And look what the chicks have just found over there. Is that the bear? Thank goodness. In Toronto, the bunny helps children with sharing. In Saskatoon, she helps a sweet child to be daring. In St. John's, she sings, and Yellowknife she wiggles. Wherever she goes, she brings laughter and giggles. This day's been so busy, but also such fun. The bunny daydreams in the warm setting sun. The twilight is coming. The three chicks are lazing and tweeting about how this day's been amazing. The bunny jumps up, snapping out of her daze. There's only 364 days. More chocolate needs making. New eggs will need wrapping. It's all so exciting. The three chicks start flapping. They need to prepare for next Easter. Canada's great, and we love being here. We'll make lots more eggs, and we'll be back next year. She wrinkles her nose, she wiggles her ears. She blows you a kiss, and she just disappears. The next story I have for you is called Springtime for Eggert. In the springtime, an amazing thing happens. Plain, ordinary eggs begin to change into beautiful, colorful eggs. This is a springtime story of an egg named Eggert. One bright morning, Eggert, his brother, and his sister were fast asleep. They were startled awake by a loud pop. Looking around, they saw that Eggert's big sister had turned into a beautiful polka dot egg. So pretty. The next morning, Eggert and his siblings were fast asleep, and again they were awakened by a loud pop. This time, when they looked around, they saw that Eggert's big brother had turned into a beautiful striped egg. Very nice. The next morning, Eggert woke up early. He was excited because he knew it was his turn to change. When he couldn't wait anymore, he decided to wake up his brother and sister. He yelled, "Pop!" as loud as he could. But when they looked at him, they just said, "Oh, Eggert, you haven't changed." Eggert tried very hard all day to change, but nothing happened. The next morning, Eggert had a plan. He woke up very early and put on his most colorful jacket. Very fancy. And then he yelled, "Pop!" His brother and sister looked at him and sleepily yawned. "Oh, Eggert, it's just a jacket. You still haven't changed." The next morning, Eggert had a better plan. He woke up very, very early, and this time he put on his most colorful jacket and his most beautiful hat. Nice. Then he yelled, "Pop!" as loud as he could. But when his brother and sister woke up, they only looked at him and sighed. "Oh, Eggert, it's just a jacket and hat. You still haven't changed." The next morning, Eggert had an even better plan. He woke up very, very, very early in the morning, and this time he put on his most colorful jacket his most beautiful hat, and his brightest, shiniest shoes. Wow! Then he yelled, "Pop!" as loud as he could. But when his brother and sister woke up, they just said, "Oh, Eggert, it's just a coat, a hat, and shoes. You still haven't changed." On Sunday morning, Eggert gave up. He realized he would never change. He would be a plain egg forever. All of a sudden, there was a large crack, and Eggert hatched. Oh, let's see. Uh-oh. Eggert hatched into a fluffy chick. Wow! His brother and sister cheered, "Hooray!" I hope you enjoyed today's Easter story time. Now it's time to say goodbye. So let's sing goodbye to each other and clap our hands. Are you ready? Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Now it's time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink your eye. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. See you next time and have a wonderful Easter.